So if you've already purchased your beautiful AH Go label tree and you brought it home, you already did the hard part, because the hard part is picking out which tree you want, and you've done that already. But when you bring it home and you open up the box, it doesn't just jump out and look just like it did in the showroom. You need to shape it, and you need to spend a little bit of time, and we're going to show you how to do that. So the first thing you have to do is open the box. You can probably use a scissors or a knife to make it a little bit easier. Once you open up the box, you're going to see the tree stand on the top. You take it out of the bag and assemble it with the screws included. So when you put your 3 screws in the top, set your stand on the floor, and then put the last screw in the middle there, which holds it, and it's sturdy. So take your first 3 sections out and lay them on the floor. It's going to be A, B, and C in that order. And you notice at the end of the poles there's a little plastic cap to keep it from punching through the box. Just remove those caps. So you start with the A section. It has a tapered pole that will fit into the tree stand. And when you remove the bubble wrap, try not to use a knife. You don't want to cut any of the wires for the lights. Drop it into the tree stand and tighten it up. Tighten it in, make sure it's sturdy. And you'll notice there's a nylon wrap that is holding the layer together, holding it all up, bunched together. Actually, the first section is about 3 or 4 layers, and each one has its own tie. So what you want to make sure you do is only untie the first one. Don't untie the rest. You're going to work 1 layer at a time and work your way up the tree. So by not untying those other layers, now you can concentrate on this first layer without having the other layers in your way. So this is a beautiful AH Go label LED tree, and the LED trees plug in. They all have dimmers, and your dimmer is going to be in a box like this. And if the transformer is not attached, the transformer will be in a bag on the flap of the box. So just open up the bag, pull out the transformer, and plug it into the dimmer. And then you're going to go and you're going to start shaping your tree. So you can see the way the branches look now. They're all closed up because that's how they were shipped. And you're just going to open it up. You want to open up the PVC branches in the back just like that, and they're going to take up space and spread out so you don't see the trunk of the tree, and make it fuller. And any side branches you're going to pull out to the side and shape the PVC. And the important part are the plastic branches in the front. So those are the ones that you're going to see when your tree is shaped. So those you just want to bend them straight, give them a little curve. Nothing in nature is totally straight. Everything has a little curve to it. So just make it look natural, however you like. Open it all up. And that is now one branch shape. So you can see how those branches in the front look. And then start on your second branch. Give yourself enough time. This is going to take an hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours the first year. But when you've put your tree away, you're not going to unshape it. You're going to leave it shaped. You're just going to, all the branches are hinged. You're just going to fold them all up, and you're going to put them away. And next year when you open up your tree, it's going to be almost fully shaped already. You'll spend 15 minutes on it. So take your time while you do it. Your tree is going to look a lot better for it. And this first year is the year that you have to spend the effort and time on it. So this is how the tree looks after you've shaped one layer. So you're going to have to shape all the layers just this exact same way. So go and untie the next layer and let it drop down. And shape this one the same way. And there's your first section. Your first section all shaped out. It looks beautiful. It's ready to put the second section on. So when you're putting on your second section, you're going to have to plug it into the first section. And before you even set it into the pole, you might want to take a little WD-40 and spray it into the pole. It'll make it easier to get out after Christmas. Sometimes it's pretty tight and it's hard to get it out. So there's the B section going into the A section. And you can see the B section has a plug on it with a little sign. And the A section, at the top of the A section, it has a little plug with a sign. You're going to plug those two into each other. Make sure you get it the right way. There's one way to do it. And then tighten it up. And now you're going to start on the next section. So do it exactly the same way. Just undo the string, drop down that layer, and work one layer at a time all the way up. After you finish the section is all done now, and you can see at the very top is the connection for the top. And plug those two in, slide your top into the top, and then connect the two plugs. Make sure you get it the right way. So when you finish the bottom of your tree, you put your top in, you're going to shape the top just like you did the rest of the tree, except that the branches on the top are wired in. They're not on hinges like the rest of the tree. So you're gonna bend those branches down straight. Just do one layer at a time, the same way you did below. And bend them down straight and then shape those. It's the same concept. You're gonna shape it. You're gonna pull the PVC up to hide the main stem, and then your front plastic branches, the ones that you see, those are gonna be bent out straight, with a little curve to them. And there you have a beautiful tree that looks just like the one you saw in the showroom. You just have to spend the time to shape it, spend the time, do what we told you in the video, and your tree will look just like this.